Go.
Hi, I'm Rhiannon Walsh. This is Mythica Sara, my 9-year-old Morgan mare, 15-3. I'm going to go through a stretching routine with Sara and stretch myself at the same time and talk a little bit about what we're doing as we go through it and why I'm doing each phase of this. And I do this at least once a day before I ride, and if you've got time, do it again after you've finished with your horse. It's really great for preventing injuries and improving performance, especially with horses like this who have conformational negatives just by nature of the breed. So we're going to end up with a horse that's more than a sum of its parts because she's a lot more supple and flexible than she would be naturally. So I also want to say that Sara has been getting stretched like this since she was a baby, and this is something that you need to work your horse up to, because no horse is going to just naturally let you stretch them. So just be patient, take your time, and within a couple of weeks you'll have a horse that'll do this entire routine for you. So we start out with carrot stretches, which most of you are probably familiar with. And the objective with the carrot stretch is to really try to even out suppleness on either side of the neck. Sara's a little shorter on her right side. So right now we are stretching that bad side out, and you want to hold it, both for a person and a horse. You want to hold the stretch for at least 20 seconds and closer to 40 if you can do it. And you really want to get this part of her muzzle back opposite her hip. So you're giving a pretty radical stretch and holding it there. Let her nibble and pull at the carrot, and then take her around to the other side. See, she's a little bit more hesitant on this side, but this will loosen up. And I want her head flat against my hand. Just tease her with the carrot a little bit, hold her back, play with her lips, get her to relax and breathe. And then I'm going to bring her down in front. Don't worry, she'll get the carrot eventually. She's not getting teased. And bring her all the way through. And if you can get your horse to really bow for you, that's great. Just really want to stretch their top line. There we go. Come on, Ace. Come on. All the way back. And just encourage them a little bit with, there we go, with your hand of the halter. Very good girl. Okay. And then let her chew. Give her a good pat. Get her going on to the next phase. Normally I do these stretches before I ride and pick her hooves at the same time. And my goal is also to stretch myself. So I always start out, before I go back to her, I just stretch myself a little bit to get going and keep her warm if it's a cold day. We're going to go on to the back leg, so you might want to bring the camera around a little bit.
Closed.
Okay, so we're going to start with back legs. Also want to say for anybody who's very